How common it is Alzheimer's disease?
Alzheimer's disease is very common. And again, when we look at the commonalities of Alzheimer's disease, 1 in every 9 individuals older than 65 years old have Alzheimer's disease.
That's a lot of people.
In general, right? And it's even more prevalent in women. Here in United States, we have about 7 million people who are suffered from Alzheimer's disease. And it's even, when I just give you this, 1 in every 5 women older than 65 years old here in United States, according to the Alzheimer's associations, they have Alzheimer's disease.
So basically, women are more prone to be diagnosed with the disease compared to men?
Indeed. Women, they are prone to get this disease older than 65 years old than men do. So it's a problem that affects really the majority of women older than 65 years old.
Is there any research that was conducted mentioning the reason why women are more prone to be
Look,
affected?
Of course, that's important. There are work that has been done on that. And again, I said if you, according to the Association of Alzheimer's, who give those statistics, there are research that have been conducted in this. But also, it's like the lifestyle also, because when you see how you can link Alzheimer's disease, for instance, with what we started with, the mental health issues, you would see issues like anxiety, and not only anxiety, depression, those health problems, you see them a lot in women. And if you see the connections with those I just mentioned, depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, they diagnose those kind of diseases more in women than they do in men. And as those are connected, also Alzheimer's disease are connected to this.
Schizophrenia is more like, prone to be diagnosed in men compared to female.
Schizophrenia, I would give that. Yeah, I
And
would say
the
yes.
early onset, I believe, is the
You
age of
see it
17.
in young adults, then you see it in older. It's mainly related to the early onset of Alzheimer's disease that we spoke about earlier. But anxiety, depression, you see those more, they are more prone to see in women than you see them in men. And I'm talking as you're getting older. As you're getting older, those kind of issues, you're living with them, you have them.
Dr. Joseph, I'm not, no intention to cut you off, but when you say, anxiety, depression, and stress, so we tend to see them more in women compared to men. It's like because we live in a society that put men in a pedestal where they should not show emotion. Men cannot be distressed. Men cannot express their emotion because I think we live in a stressful world. Anybody can get depressed, can suffer with depression, can get anxious about anything. So, but women tend to express, their feelings more compared to men because society cannot put the pressure on you to suppress your emotion.
This is a very good point that you just raised when it comes to putting out there our emotions. It's easier for women to put out there their emotions than men do. Of course, because of that, you probably may find this prevalence in women than you find it in men, because women will say it as it is. They will show it as it is. Men have the tendency to suppress the mindset that they have.
You were taught
to not complain about certain stuff, to not express yourself in a certain way. That's why probably, because what I'm telling you here, it's the result of those kind of statistics. It's the result of polls. They do the polling and they find if they have this amount of women, this amount of men, the women will express them more. So the pollsters will definitely come with this kind of statistics, saying that it's more prevalent in women. But if they cannot go in the man's mindset to see and get what they have, you understand what I'm saying? So in fact, yes, because research have shown that those kind of symptoms, they are very prevalent in women than they are in men. So in the connections with Alzheimer's disease, of course, you can see it. You see it more as well in women. Like 1 in every 5 women older than 65 years old, they have this.